Hi, I'm Bill Wilkinson. I'm managing attorney with Melone Hatley PC. Are you planning on separation from your partner or spouse or arranging the pre-separation planning steps? This can be very stressful and difficult to navigate with a lot of uncertainty, but in today's video, we will discuss certain steps that will make this a much more easy process. So why is proper planning before separation crucial? Well, it can avoid several issues that might not be intended. First of all, financial issues. Where are the different parties going to be living, and where are the children going to be living during the initial period of separation? Secondly, there might be additional legal issues that might pop up, unintentionally creating grounds for desertion or abandonment could complicate any future action in a divorce or separation that you might find. Lastly, but certainly not least, is reducing the emotional impact of a separation. Acting rashly and hastily can create problems for you initially, or for any children that are involved, and exacerbate the uncertainty that you're going to be experiencing during your initial period of separation. Well, one example that comes to mind is, say if somebody leaves a marital residence because they might have justification to leave, but if without proper planning, you might open yourself up to certain grounds such as desertion or abandonment. But you can also get into a situation where without proper financial planning for the separation, you find that you're unable to make ends meet with paying for two separate residences. You create issues with getting your children, if there are children involved, back and forth to school, or potentially jeopardizing your children's qualification and enrollment for certain other programs that they may need as part of their health and development. And it may force you into a difficult situation that you could have avoided had you arranged the proper pre-separation planning. So here are 5 steps that you can take to make your separation period as stress-free as possible. Step number 1 is understand your legal rights. Perhaps not giving your attorney the information that person is going to need in order to advise you correctly. It's also going to enable you to avoid legal proceedings for matters that aren't going to be useful or helpful for you in resolving the separation or the cause that you have in the family court. However, if you consult with a family law attorney, as we all are at Melone Hatley, this can help you be better informed to make better decisions on the distribution of marital property, child custody, visitation, and support decisions that will help you navigate this difficult decision as you go forward. Next step is you'll want to make sure that you've done the proper planning to arrange your financial records and your vital records, such as birth certificates or social security cards, to make sure that those are available. It is important to have all of your documents together to share with your attorney, because as the process goes on, your attorney will need to access that information in order to both reduce costs and make sure that all the information is ready and available for the settlement process. Thirdly, you'll want to arrange planning to create a post-separation budget. This becomes important where, regardless of whether you and your spouse or partner are residing in separate residences or you are living together under the same roof yet separate, you might find yourself in a situation where you are suddenly paying for expenses that previously you were sharing, or expenses that had not come up at all, such as additional rents, additional utilities, relocation costs. So it's important in this respect to arrange proper separation financial planning. Next is arranging a post-separation co-parenting plan that you intend to adhere to between you and your spouse or partner. Courts, in considering which parent at the end of a case is going to be receiving custody and visitation of a child, are going to be looking keenly to the degree on which parents are able to cooperate in resolving disputes, as well as daily routines and schedules for the child. So as you arrange your plan to separate, definitely keep in mind what you have in mind for co-parenting arrangement, and be prepared to communicate with your spouse or partner about the children as best as possible. In addition to talking with a qualified family law attorney, this is also a very stressful event for you and your family and your children, if you have any. So think strongly about considering additional professionals, someone to talk to as far as a social worker or a therapist that might be able to give you advice and suggestions that are in addition to the legal advice that you receive from an attorney, to help you navigate and alleviate undue stress as you are making this important decision for your family. Separation does not need to be a chaotic and haphazard process. Essentially, if you follow these steps that we've laid out today, you can avoid undue emotional stress, financial hardship, and you can be well informed in order to handle the steps coming up ahead of you. At Melone Hatley, we're your partner in the divorce and estate planning process. Please don't hesitate. Reach out to the attorneys at Melone Hatley. We can assist you with steps to take and strategies to make this very difficult and tumultuous period for you and your family as easy as possible.